Normally, when you're making a strap, you have to have the full length cut, which can be really difficult with something like goat, or you end up with a bulky, visible seam in the middle. I wanted something different, I wanted something clean, and something you can't even see. This is actually 2 pieces of leather, and the join is right in the middle. You'd never even see it when done right. I'm going to show you exactly how to splice leather so it becomes one continuous piece. Just a seamless result. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and let's dive straight into it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to line up the top surface of the leather on top of the bottom surface of the leather so that we can make sure that the grain structure matches. And that's a very important first step. We're then going to line up. We're then going to use our ruler to measure 10 mil, so 1 centimeter off the back. I don't know what that is in inches, I'm not in America. So we're going to use our ruler to line up 10 mil on the back. We're then going to take our time, and I really do mean it, take your time, because most of you guys won't have a bell knife skiver, which is why I'm doing this by hand. If you have a bell knife skiver, you can set it up to do this and then finish it off with your hand skiver, but I'm showing you this manually because that's what the majority of you guys have. Once you've lined it up and you know exactly where you're going to put it, you've marked out the back 10 mil, and I use masking tape for the back of this to give me a really straight line. Take your time to get a really smooth beveled skive on the back. From that 10 mil mark, completely smooth down to absolute 0, and I mean completely feather edge. The more leather you have on that edge, underneath just about where the end of that skive is going to be, the more visible this join will be. And that is because when you're combining the two, when you're putting one over the other, if there's any line, if there's any bump between the top and the bottom surface, it will create basically a micro shadow which you'll see, and you don't want that. So you want to do this in this manner. You can do this in a diagonal fashion, so you have a diagonal cut instead of a perpendicular cut. However, not perpendicular, perpendicular cut. However, this is the method I'm teaching today. So when you get to the edge, you want to make sure that it's completely straight. You don't want any feathery bits on it, and you want it down to 0. And then find your skiving point, your splicing point, at which point you want to weigh it down and mark that out again with some more masking tape. Now this is the part that is kind of the most important part of the entire tutorial, because you want to make sure that you don't actually skive up to that line, onto that line that the masking tape is describing. You want to be a fraction of a millimeter underneath it, because when you join them, you're going to glue up to that line, but when you join them, you want there to be unskived leather underneath the feather edge, because if it's skived leather underneath the feather edge, there is a possibility that when you look at it, you'll see the unskived fleshy part of the leather, which will completely ruin the aesthetic of how this looks. So you want to kind of sneak up to it almost to make sure that that line is completely clean of no skive at all, basically. The thing we're going to do is we're going to put glue on it. So I'm using a water-based Ecosar 16 PIU from Pro Italia Plus. Don't have a link for it, sorry. But any water-based adhesive will work on this. And you want to glue onto that line, literally right up to it, because these are going to abut each other. They're going to sit on top of each other, which I don't think is the same as a butt, but there we go. And we want to make sure that there is plenty of glue, because we're not hammering this down afterwards, because you'll ruin the grain of the leather and it will spread out too much and it will be a bad day. So you want to make sure that that goes completely clear. You can take the tape measure off the underside part, we don't need it, that was only a skiving line, but we want to leave the masking tape on the other part of it so that you can actually line it up perfectly and there'll be no flesh side visible. Once you've lined it up, tap it down slightly with your fingers, squeeze it together, and then I like to just put a weight over it so that it can glue together really nice and strong, and you do not need to hammer this down. And we're done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a phenomenal weekend. Take care.